Alright, it looks like Temple of Retribution will be our starting point. Alright, so, real quick, guys, do you have any bets? Who from Nightmares will disconnect on map start?
Oh, I would bet my house on Flame.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, well, roster-wise, we're going to be seeing Chief, Carabas, Sko, and Clown for Nightmares. And for Defiance, we're going to have a Tasty Pie, Tated, Paladin. Serious? They got a guy named Paladin? And Xfu.
He's gonna bubble and then hearth away.
I was trying to say, I just had a wow flashback. No match for my Shadow Priest. Vampiric Embrace, or I don't know. I don't remember. God, back in the day. I lost a year and a half of my life to WoW.
I think everyone has lost some significant point of time to that game at one point or another.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyone who says they haven't is just a goddamn liar.
Yeah. Well, see, I had level 70s of 8 different characters. If that gives you an idea. Plus,
wow.
one of them was
good.
a raider. No, one of them was a raider. Like I said,
You had
I lost.
level 70s.
I truly lost a year and a half of my life to WoW. I mean,
yeah,
played
like
time.
5
No,
level
I
70s.
don't mean played time, but.
Yeah, I remember I stopped playing. I did the slash, I forget what command, but I think it's like slash time or slash
It's
played
slash
command.
played. I know it.
Yeah, I did that and I was like, holy fuck, I could have built a house in this time
Yeah.
with my own 2 hands.
Exactly. Like when you're done, and you know, after you're done, like, you know, sobbing in the fetal position, you kind of go, "What did I do? Like, what did I accomplish?" Like, that's honestly why I got out. Is because I was like, I need to do something. You know, like I want to create something, and so I want to say, you know, thank you to Quake Wars for coming along, because it presented a modding opportunity for me, and then of course it branched out into shoutcasting Quake Wars. But
Starting already. Yeah, that's a good sign.
yeah, one thing I want to say to these teams is, unless we say something, we're ready. Okay. We'll let you
wait on
know.
us.
We will let you know. If we ever have a technical issue, we will say, hey, by the way, guys, just as a little, you know, little FYI. Hold a minute. But unless we say that, just do your thing. Don't wait for us. Good Lord. They're talking about a player SWAT. Alright. I understand that ping is an important factor, and I would like to see id make a couple of changes to the prediction. But let me say this. You're either good or you're not. 30 or 40 ping will not affect your game that much.
No.
Yeah, it does though when you hit like 80 ping or higher. As much as I hate the cry ping, it does really affect. Like this unlag netcode is kind of funny that the higher your ping gets, you would think that, you know, the unlag netcode would help, but it actually kind of makes it worse. That's just my feelings.
I mean, I've played Quake 3 with high pings. I mean, shit, I played Quake 3 on a friggin' modem, okay? So, I mean, I know what that feels like, and I remember having to compensate for that. I haven't played Quake Live on a, you know, high ping, because I don't know where to find a bad connection in my area to test it out. So, you know, other than pulling a Fusion and, you know, trying to download some torrents or something, I don't know what Quake Live feels like with a high ping. So, all right, we're going live, guys. In 3, 2, 1, this is it. Starting off in Temple of Retribution, we're going to have Defiance getting great spawns at Red Armor. They got 3 guys at it. That's a pretty good start. Yeah, it means that they get to start out strong. They get to have one guy grab that red armor, and then, you know, they can leave their 2 guys. Now it looks like we got a push by Nightmare into that area. Tainted trying to hold it down. Clown getting a rail, getting a buckshot to the chest. We got a pair of frags by Tainted. Quad spawns. Tainted cuts down Carabas, and he will grab that quad. He is getting MG'd though. Clown had MG of steel pulled down Tainted.
Yep, not able to do anything with that first quad here. But Defiance able to hold that red armor room.
Alright, so we're going to be testing out a couple of my new binds here. I do have follow power up and follow attacker. Bound the keys, we're going to see if they toggle well. We'll just play around with it a little bit tonight.
Nightmare doing the textbook job of assessing the RA room and taking it over.
Yeah, I'm cycling through Defiance to see what they're going to do to try to counter that. It looks like they've got a couple of guys. I think they're waiting for the call to make their move. This is only a 3 frag game, so I like how Defiance, you know, they're not trying to move in here just one guy at a time. We're looking at Paladins waiting, and it looks like they've swapped it over to the quad room. Tainted getting another great rail. He's been chased down once again by Clown and got double teamed. He needs to back off here. He's not going to get out in time, and Sko's going to get the frag. But he was trying to make a quick exit. His teammate actually blocked him. It was Paladin.
Yeah, Nightmare actually pushed out, it looked like all 4 of them out to the quad area. And they're lucky that they were able to get back and regain control of this red armor.
Yeah, interesting enough, a lot of Defiance guys were at quad as well. Kind of a weird time to be there, you know. And now would be the time when they want to be setting up, and it looks like Defiance is ready to grab, but of course they don't have any armor. We're going to cycle through, and it looks like we got Carabas looking for a bit of health. Here's a nice 3-man push with Nightmare on that quad. Quad has been picked up, but we got X2 getting fragged immediately by Carabas. Great frag. That will shut down that quad. Kara gets another one. 15 to 11 is the frag count. Kara is running for cover, trying to chase down Tainted. He's going to grab himself some health, and Paladin goes down to his self-kill. 15 to 10.
Yeah, and Nightmare falling back into this red armor room. So we'll see what Defiance chooses to do here. If they'll just stack up in the rocket launcher YA area, or if they'll, looks like that's what they're going to do. Which is smart. There's a lot of game left.
Oh yeah. Now I'm trying to hunt around and see if I can find somebody that that has any sort of armor on Nightmare. Actually, anyone who has any sort of armor, period. There we go. There's somebody. It's Sko. And he's just hanging out at red armor. It looks like Nightmare is just going to hang on to red room. Let's go take a look at... it looks like X-Foo's got a bit. He has probably jump pad yellow. He's waiting for another one, I think.
Yeah, Chief has some too.
Alright.
Yeah, it sounds like Defiance is got the mega health time too now.
Okay. So that'll make this next quad setup a very interesting battle here. Tasty Pie getting a bit caught off guard by Chief. Chief laying plasma down all over the quad room. He backs off, and that was a nice little peek out by Nightmare. I don't think they lost any guys. They laid down a lot of fire, especially with that plasma fire. It is extremely effective at pulling down armor. And so
now they got three Nightmare bunched up here by the mega exit room here.
And Chief is making a push on the other end. He gets gunned down by X-Foo. And so it's going to be Sko grabbing that quad. He's been pulled down, railed immediately by Paladin. Quad, again, not being very effective so far in this round. Now, this is interesting, though. We got a bunch of Defiance guys trying to push into red, and we're getting frag for frag here. We got nice exchanges. Carabas able to defend, and it looks like Nightmare